Hello, this is Dr. Gill from Pulsar Health, and today I have Shannon, otherwise known as Shay Shay, and this is Erika, who's our
Hi.
esthetician. Shannon runs everybody. She's like the first person you meet, the person who texts you, and the marketing person and everything else. She's also our acne model because she had acne before she spent some time with us. So today we are talking acne and mask acne, to be specific. This has been a blight on so many of our clients, and they come in and there's all these Zoom calls like this one, and we are trying to look our best because we're not even meeting in person, and the breakouts are happening pop 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 underneath, and we're like and so I wanted to share with you some things that you can do for mask acne, whether you live locally in West Palm Beach area and come visit us, or whether you're going to go to your local spa or your local esthetician and get some treatment. I wanted to show you what things to look out for, and see if you know what to look out for to treat your condition, and also what ingredients to look for in home care products, whether you want to purchase some products or whether you want to just understand how to prevent it, because it is a whole new phenomenon. Acne is not that's new. I have had acne. Shannon has had acne. When did you first get acne, Shannon?
I was young, in my teenage years.
She's so old now. So old. So when Shannon was like yesterday, she got acne.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I had it in my teenage years too, and it was so bad that I had to be on those pills where you can't get pregnant for 2 years. The Roaccutane pills in England, but they cured it. It did cure it, and because I've been getting all these treatments here, I luckily have not had an acne breakout, because we're being proactive in what we're doing. But Shannon has had a whole bunch of stuff since she's been here. Do you want to tell her about it?
Yes, I have. So the first treatment that I had here was a European facial. They examined my face and saw what products would work best for me. And then we moved on to aggressive.
She had lumps of stuff that it took us a while to get her skin smooth. Look how nice it is now. You can't really tell on Zoom. You have to come in and check her out.
The texture of my skin was very lumpy bumpy. It was very unattractive. Even the mask wouldn't cover it up. And so my next step was a hydrofacial, and I exfoliated and extracted everything from my skin while pushing in nutrients. And then the third step was I got an aggressive peel, and my face pretty much fell off for about a week.
I was away that week. I didn't want to be around that week. She would send me photos every day.
And we had to keep telling her, stop touching it and don't pulling the skin.
So that was extreme. We're not asking you to do that, but it has radically changed the way you look.
Yes, but I wouldn't really have good skin right now if it wasn't for the products, if it wasn't for a regular regimen to help correct some of the damage that had been caused to my skin.
So what we're going to do today is just go through what an acne facial would be. We have a mask acne facial, and then some kind of products that you can look out for with ingredients that might help you. For me, I took medication. I didn't have great estheticians like Erika.
She's lucky.
I didn't have that till now, and so I just took the medication route. But there are other routes. You don't have to be on antibiotics or strong medication. You can be treated like Shannon's been treated, and now when everyone's got mask acne, she's proudly takes off her mask. So we are now going to share my screen to talk about the kinds of facials that are helpful. Let's see if we can do this. Here you go. So let's play this. This is Migdalia, who's our other esthetician, and what's she doing here, Erika?
She's starting with a double cleanse. She used actually the micro-exfoliating honey cleanser, which is more like oily skin. People who need more, extra exfoliating. So when she done with the double cleansing, she put an enzyme or pumpkin mask on the face while she steamed the face. So your pores is open.
And this is a pumpkin inside, but
Yes.
this is like cocoa inside. They use that. I just want to eat. It is so
Yes.
delicious. I mean, I haven't eaten it yet, but
And that's really, really good for acne skin, and someone who's got a sensitive skin, and it's like really have opening the pores.
this is the gross part. This is the extraction.
For
This
the
is my
extraction,
favorite part.
which is really important. Like just take out all the excess oil or anything, any bad stuff on your pores.
This is when you're a mummy.
and then after that, we put after the extraction, we put like a soothing, calming mask, which can be like a beauty mask, or we use the Zeo sulfur mask too. And then after that, we put this spot stuff, which is have like calming the acne. And then we'll use the blue LED lights, which have calming the skin, and then kill all the acne causing bacteria.
Okay, so that was a lot.
Yes, I talk another Hungarian.
So Shay, what did we do? We did a double cleanse first. So that's one thing you should look for in all estheticians, a nice double cleanse. And we talked about they used Circadia products. So we have some Circadia products that they used. This is the micro exfoliating honey cleanser. So what this has is beeswax in it, which is natural organic beeswax. And that beeswax is, I haven't actually tried tasting this either.
That's so good.
It's got honey in it. I'm imagining it tastes
Are we
good.
eating or washing our face?
Can we not do both? But okay, so this has got the beeswax in it, and it is good for it absorbs excess oil, and so it's more on the organic side of things. So our facial's kind of like more this one's organic based. We have a higher grade medical grade line too that we will talk about, the Zeo facials, but we wanted to show people the more botanical one for those with milder acne, related more to mask. But if you have more persistent acne, we have stronger stuff too. So first of all, okay, this is for the oily skin, and then the stuff that's for non-oily skin. What's that?
This is the lipid cleanser.
The lipid cleanser.
Yes.
Put it in their face.
That's
There you
for-
go.
that's for more-
lipid cleanser.
That's for normal and slightly oily skin. But
Yeah, so but that lipid cleanser has did you know seaweed has vitamins A, B1, B3, B5. It's got like a gazillion
That's a lot of
vitamins and
Bs.
minerals, yes. And so it has seaweed in it, and it has allantoin from comfrey root, which is calming, and it has soothing foaming cleanser and pH balanced. And so I have it on my cheat sheet here. So if you have oily skin, use the honey one, and if you have non-oily like dry skin, use the one with the seaweed. It's called lipid replacing cleansing gel. Okay, and then the secret ingredient for acne in the Circadia line is
the white willow juniper clearing mist.
hey, you want spray? You
Yes,
want
do
spray? Okay.
And that's good. Like you can
There you
use
go.
after cleansing in the morning and at night, and you can use it
Very
2
nice.
times a day during the day if necessary.
And so there's a lot of white willow in this, and so well, it is called white willow and juniper. Still, you'll notice
It's
it
the name.
a lot of ingredients. A lot of times this willow features big time. You'll notice there's a lot of tree bark and like willow stuff in the botanicals. And the willow, what does it do? It's a natural salicylic acid, the white willow. And salicylic acid is one of the acids that we really use for acne. And so it also has meadow sweet flower. Sounds awesome. And juniper is antiseptic and astringent, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
correct.
great. So this, and it has lady's mantle in it, which is extract, which is apparently good for wound healing. And so if you've got mask acne going on 2 or 3 times a day, squirt, 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 and that will calm it down. If it's in your bag, it's very light. Okay, and then a couple more things you have is,
We have the spot stuff, which is
do
like
you use that before or after
yeah,
the daytime
before.
control? Before?
before.
She used this on me too in the video.
Because when I do extraction, actually this is really good for the redness. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
another way take away the redness, and then basically calming down the inflammation too. So I really recommend this anyone who have acne, and then use it like I don't know, like anytime during the day. Sometimes I just
after you pick your zit.
don't pick your zit, please. Never.
Permission.
Just keep it on your bag, and if you feel, just wash your hand and just put it on the the acne spot you have, and it's gonna be cleared out.
It's got menthol and camphor to soothe. So those are nice soothing ingredients, and it's got willow, willow wheat, and vitamin E. So this willow stuff is from Canada. I don't know why that's special, but it is. That's it for us. And then the last thing in the Circadia line that we wanted to let you know,
The daytime control.
so
It's like a moisturizer cream with
willow herb. It really does. And vitamin E, and it also has allantoin, which is the comfrey root soothing thing that we talked about earlier in the cleanser that was not for oily skin. And it has lilac stem cell extract, and that specifically fights the bacteria that causes acne, which is propionic bacteria. And she wants me to tell you about niacinamide, because that controls pigment. Because people with darker skin can hyperpigment with acne, and even people Caucasian skin can get that redness to it, And so the niacinamide helps with that, with the pigment issues. Okay, so that's the Circadia line that you saw. Now, if you need bigger guns,
let's go there.
what she needed, we use the Zio line. Now, the Zio line is Zainobashi. I grew up on the Zio line. It wasn't Zio then; it was Obashi. But now the same guy, dermatologist in LA, Mrs. Zainobashi, has the Zio line, which is very effective, and you can only get it sort of in plastics offices or dermatology and medical places. You're not supposed to get it online, or else the Zio police will be after you, so don't do it. You can go to our website, which takes you to their website, where you can buy it.
And you don't want to buy fake products,
Exactly. You don't want to buy fake products, because these, only a little bit is used, and it lasts you forever, and they're excellent. So cleansers, there's 2 cleansers, one for oily and the other for
normal.
Exactly.
Or skin types, basically.
Exactly. So the oily one, it's called exfoliating cleanser, normal to oily skin. And this one has these little pretty blue beads in it. They are jojoba. I don't speak Spanish. Jojoba yet. Jojoba beads, and it has vitamin E, and so those are really great for basically exfoliating. And then this one, the gentle cleanser, I use after any kind of procedure, operations, anything. It is awesome. If you like cut your head open, you can use this. It's really good. It has botanical extracts and glycerin to soothe. Okay, that's that done. So oily, non-oily, whichever one you need. Then we are going to use something to exfoliate. Excuse me. Just like puts it down in front of me. Okay. Dual action scrub for oily.
Yes.
Exfoliating polish for non-oily. Would you like to tell them while I choke quietly in the corner? Go ahead. What do you tell them, Shannon? Which one do you use? You use this one?
So I do use the exfoliating polish. It comes with the Get Skin Ready kit. And
very nice.
Also, when your skin gets to a certain level, you may need to change your products a little bit. So what the products that you use in the beginning, if you have very oily skin, as your skin gets a little bit better, will change your regimen. So,
yeah, with the Zio products, it's like being coached on a sports team. It's not just you use this and you're good to go. You're like, okay, this is working. We need to adjust this, because your skin changes. With Zio products in general, the first month is very drying, because you don't apply a moisturizer. The products sort of try to rehab your skin so it learns to make its own correct balance of moisture and sebum. And while that's happening, before that happening, part of the problem with mask acne is the balance of moisture and sebum is out. So both are needed, both oil and water are needed to have the correct level of protection for your skin barrier and to have the correct level of hydration. And as you may need to move from oily to non-oily products depending on where you're at. So whoever your skincare experts are would reassess how you're doing. And that's why these products are only sold in offices which can provide medical care, because we need to adjust things and rebalance things as you go. And that's people like Erika available. And we do online consults too, don't we? So you can just book one of those with Shannon. And so the differences between the polish is really amazing because it has these like mag oxide crystals, and it has, look, you find another common theme, tea tree oil. So that's really useful. And it has glycerin, which is a soothing hydrating agent. This one, the one for oily, is lactic and salicylic acids, and those two are also things to remember as very good for acne. And it also has tea tree oil and an antioxidant complex.
And it's really good, those acids for exfoliating the skin too, the dead skin cells. So
okay, and then we have pads. Now the polishes you don't use every day. How often do you use these?
2-3 times.
Okay, so you can adjust how often you use those, but they're really good because if you get really flaky or you get inflamed overnight, you just use the polish. Then you use the pads. Now, what do the pads do?
The pad is basically like a toners and taking off like, all right, hold on. It's too late.
The shape, we are Saturday night.
It's like, okay, this exfoliating, removing, I can't talk.
The dead skin cells. So she's very good with her hands and knowing what to do, but it's really late, and she's going to try and speak Hungarian any second now. So let's stick to English. Okay. So the complexion renewal pads are basically the ones that most people would want to use, and the oil control pads are for pretty oily skin, teenage boy type skin, or wherever you're at. I'm sorry.
That one is help remove the
I
excess
definitely
oil.
use that one.
Okay, you know what I said. You know what I said. I'm causing a bit left, right, and center here. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So more oily, less oily. So the pads, they have what do they have in them? Oh, sorry, look. They have the oil control pads have the salicylic and the mandelic and glycolic acids in them, and some dog rose fruit extract. Remember they had dog rose fruit somewhere earlier, and that was in the Circadia line too. So
Yes.
dog rose fruit, like the willow, like the tea tree oil, is a useful ingredient. And these complexion pads have the glycolic acid and botanicals. So these are regular ones. And the way the weave is it helps exfoliate. Okay, almost there. Well done, guys. You're doing good. All right, what's next?
Daily power.
Daily power defense.
Oh, okay, you want to defend daily power defense?
This ties everything together. This is like the cherry on top of the ice cream. That's what this is.
We have no ice cream to
I
demonstrate.
know, I'm sorry.
So it provides antioxidant protection.
Yes.
Yeah, it has some things called ultrazones and roxyzones, which speed the natural repair of the skin. So as you're clearing out your acne, you want to repair the inflamed skin, and this helps repair it as well as protects you from damaging light. It also protects your barrier function because a lot of over-the-counter acne products kind of like leach everything off your skin, and this has ceramide 6, which restores barrier function. So daily power defense. All right, we're almost there. Almost there.
And the plus, it helps tightening and firming the skin too.
Ooh.
Because we wanna, we
Always.
wanna stay young and keep it, like looking tight our skin.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, now we put
Or the acne control.
acne control. So this is if you have genuine acne. This is like you can have mask acne too. It's okay. This is got red tea, green tea. So all sorts of teas, and then pine bark, tea tree, and glycerin. But basically, it's very good for is it spot treatments?
It's like, most of like spot treatment.
Okay, so spot
Usually-
treatments.
and those are used for at night.
Okay, so at nighttime, and then we also have the complexion clearing mask. Now this is so popular; it's on back order, so we have to use our bar supply for the back because we do ZO facials too, and it's got a bunch of clays in it, kaolin and benzoate. It's like blue. It also has sulfur in it and glycerin. You put on a really thin layer, like you can see through it, and you use that 2 or 3 times a week, or on your spot on this particularly angry acne if you need to. So the ingredients you want to look for in NAS or in general, sulfur,
Sulfur, definitely.
and clays.
Yeah, the
And
kaolin and
the
bentonite
bentonite.
clay.
Bentonite?
Yeah.
Clay. Yes.
All of that helps. Good.
Bentonite.
She knows a lot.
Bentonite.
Being where tonight?
Debbie's
Bentonite.
be home tonight?
Sometime tonight. Okay. Okay. Lastly, we're moving away from ZO, but we have this one itty bitty thing called Correct and Conceal. And so it's based.
Aw.
Isn't it good?
Aw.
And so it's like a concealer, but it actually is also a treatment, and it's also from Zio. And what kind of stuff does it have in it? Can you read this? Tiny writing. So tiny. So it has I think it has some acids or something in there to help, but it does something.
We got it this new, so I'm not sure. It's not
But anyway,
saying.
it comes in different colors, and so you can use it to correct things too. All right, what we
Sounds
do.
amazing.
It is amazing. What I personally use is this. So you know, we all need sunblock. I've already done a webinar on sunblock, but this is our sunblock, Elta MD sunblock, which guess what? It says calms and protects acne-prone skin.
Wow.
She's putting out the niacinamide. And so
It's important.
it's very important. Okay. So the sunblock also can help your acne prone skin. You have to figure out the right type of sunblock. This is UV clear tinted, which I love. And this is what, or if you want to go powder sunblock as opposed to pump sunblock, you can put this in the car. It doesn't freak out. Do you want to display how to use this?
I would love to.
She's good at this.
Okay. We're gonna unlock.
Would you like to powder?
I would love to powder you. And then we're just gonna.
You
And
can
there
see
it is.
the like use of powder.
There it is.
There you go. And look.
And, oh, this is a magnet, and you can just wash this. So
Very
that
hygienic.
You're not breaking out from this oily little.
That's a great point,
doodad.
because other places that have the powder sunblock, you can't wash the brush.
No.
And this it comes in 3 or 4 different colors, and it's super easy and convenient, and it has soothing minerals as well as the sunburn protection. Okay, last thing. Cover it up. You can't get rid of it. Cover it up. So we have Jane Iredale makeup, and this makeup is like the really, really pure minerals, which dermatologists have recommended for ages because it has such good coverage. We all have it on. Well, I don't think you do. Do you have Jane Iredale makeup on?
Oh yes, I have the loose powder.
Okay, all of us have it on.
I do have it.
And it soothes your skin because the minerals help calm the inflammation. So not only does it soothe, but it also covers up. And oh, look, the compact says beauty inside and out. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Okay, I think we are done with our coverage of ways to treat acne and mask acne in particular. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us. Shannon will probably answer the phone if she likes you. The phone number is 561-388-9571. You can call, you can text, you can give us photos of your zits. You can make an appointment with Erika or Migdalia, who was the one doing the facial. And we would love to hear how you're doing, and we would love to see if you found this helpful. We talked about ingredients to look out for, and we do have a special that we're going to be emailing out to people. Normally we have, how much is, Shannon does the money. Okay, what is our special? We have a special for mask acne. It is what?
The original is $194, but
Regular
we are
price.
doing it for only $149.
$149. That's our special mask acne, and I believe for this 1 week only,
Yes.
it's at $99.
$99.
Yeah. So
Please
That's
call,
it.
come by, and
$99 or clear up your mask.
all right, that's it. Time's up. All right, bye guys. Thanks for joining
Bye.
us. Bye. Oh, I have to stop recording.